Hi and welcome to lesson number 2. Let's just continue with the same app. In lesson number 1 we made a one data model only app, and that was the data model contact. Now we want to add on a second data model. We need the second model to make the app more useful and sophisticated. Let's go for company, since this app is a business app. We add on a few logical strings as we did in the first video. I go for name, city and website. All our contacts will work at a company or vice versa. Therefore we need to create a relationship between the two data models. This relationship is called relations. This diagram is read from left to right as a company then can have 0 to 1, 1, 0 to many, or 1 to many contacts. You can also look at the diagram from the other way around, from right to left. You can also set ownership of a data model. One data model can own a second data model, and if a data model is owned, that means that it cannot exist in solitude. Since we created a new data model, it's now really important that we don't forget to update the user role so that somebody actually can do something with a new data model. Now we need to implement the concept of company in the interface. And we will do that by creating two new views, just as we did in the last lesson. When you choose to auto-generate views, you get a suggestion from the builder, and here they make sense, so I just use them. Here is one of the old views from the last lesson. Let's alter it a little. We want to be able to tie a company to a contact when we create the contact. We pick a select widget. The builder will suggest a form that it wants to be connected to, and since we now only have two data models, it gets correct. We also add on just a simple text field, just to make the design coherent. Let's make our top menus a little bit more sophisticated, since we now have two create views and two list views. You can create, edit, change, delete different menu items and different menus as much as you want to, just to make it as easy as possible for your user to navigate in the app. Okay, let's check out what the menus looks like. Here you can see that there are two items below the list menu, and there are also two items below the create menu. Let's see if we can do some data entry. And here comes the view that we altered before. So let's enter some data and see if we can connect it to company.